Pricing. Let us learn about pricing today. One of the important element of marketing mix is decoding the price of the product. The customer demand for the product is dependent on price. If the product is overpriced or underpriced, the customer may not prefer and demand may go down. Meaning of pricing. Pricing is fundamentally deciding the value of the product. Importance of pricing. Price is the only element of marketing mix that generates revenue for the business. Sales volume is generated by price. It is the most important determinant for generating the profitability of the business. The firms can make adjustment in the prices and generate funds for the product promotion and physical distribution. Pricing is again an important factor to face the competition in the market. The growth of the business depends on the price of the product. Factors affecting price. There are two types of factors affecting price. Number 1 is external and number 2 internal. Internal factors. The price is affected by the corporate and the marketing objective of the firm. The pricing reflects the image of the company. The pricing is also affected by the stages of product life cycle. In all the stages of product life cycle, pricing strategies are different. Companies' manufacturing cost and marketing also affects price. The extent of differentiation decides the price of the product. Interaction and coordination with the other 3 P's decides the price of the product. There are external factors too. External factors are demand, customers and competition of the product affects prices. Buying behavior of the customers also has great impact on pricing. Bargaining power of the customers and major supplies keeps the prices either high or low. Competitors' control, legal aspects, government control are the other important factors affecting the price of the product. There are different pricing strategies also. There are pricing strategies consisting of cost oriented pricing, demand oriented pricing and competition oriented pricing. Let us learn about cost oriented pricing. The marketer decides the price depending upon the cost of production. In the type of pricing strategy, cost of production is at the center. There are 3 types of cost oriented pricing. Number 1, full cost pricing, number 2, markup pricing and number 3, target pricing. Full cost pricing. In this type, margin is added to the cost of production and the products are priced. That means, the price is decided on the base of total cost of production. Markup pricing. This is the basic method where the margin is added to the original cost of product and the prices are charged. For example, if the unit is manufacture consumer products like shampoo, soap or toothpaste, then according to markup pricing, 5% can be added to the cost of soap, 10% can be added to the cost of shampoo and 8% can be added to the cost of toothpaste. Target pricing. Under this approach, the marketer decides the price based on the target rate of return. It is based on the profit expected by the producer. Demand oriented pricing. As the name suggests, the marketer charges the price according to demand of the product. There are 2 types of demand oriented pricing. Number 1, perceived value pricing and number 2, price discrimination. Perceived value pricing. Perceived value pricing means the producer decides the price of the product depending upon the value perceived by the consumers. If the price is not according to the value perceived, the product will not be demanded. For example, if the price of the scooter is perceived as rupees 50,000 by the consumer, the producer will charge rupees 50,000. Therefore, the producers will charge according to the perceived value of the consumers. If he charges more, scooters will not be demanded. Price discrimination. In this method, there is a practice of charging different prices for the same product to the different group of buyers. There are different types of price discrimination. Price discrimination amongst customer. That means different customers are charged differently. Product wise price discrimination. The same product giving the same services are charged differently. Time oriented price discrimination. It means the prices are charged differently at different point of time because of its demand. Geographic price discrimination. In this type of price discrimination, different prices are charged for the same product at different places. Competition oriented pricing. Price is based on the competition in the market. There are two types of competition oriented pricing. Number 1, going rate pricing, and number 2, sealed bid pricing. Going rate pricing. If the prices are charged according to the going rates of the competitors, then it is called as going rate pricing. Tender pricing. In this type, the marketer quotes the price of the product and sends it to the consumers, and the firm that quotes less price than the competitor gets the contract. This is called sealed bid pricing. Now, let us learn the objectives of pricing. The aim of pricing is to enter the market, and whenever a product is entering in new market, it has to decide its price. To maintain a definite share in the market, every company keeps in mind the aim of maintaining its share while deciding the price of the product. The aim is to earn maximum profit. The producer also aims at existence in the competition. That means, through pricing they want to stay in the competition. If the company wants to earn rate of return on capital investment, it has to decide the price of the product. The company's objective is to develop product line. That means, if the company is having one product in the market, through pricing it can introduce product line also. The company plans to establish price stability. The company decides the price in such a manner that it will not have to reduce its price in future. The company aims at creating potential customers, that is, in order to attract the customers, the prices are charged accordingly. Pricing procedure. Let us learn the stages in pricing procedure. Identification of target market segment. The first stage in pricing is to identify the target customer segment and draw up their profile, because from the profile only the company will be deciding the prices. Positioning. The company has to decide the positioning strategies. The pricing is relevant to positioning also. Analyzing demand. The firm also has to forecast the demand in order to decide the price. For example, if the demand constantly remains high, the firm can charge high price. Life cycle stage. The firm has to decide the price depending upon the stage of product life cycle. Analysis of environment. The firm has to study the external and internal environmental factors affecting the price while deciding the price. Choose the pricing method. The firm has to select the strategy for pricing its product. It can be demand oriented, cost oriented or competition oriented. And lastly, periodical review. The pricing procedure remains incomplete if the company does not do the periodical reviews of pricing methods and pricing procedure. Let us summarize. Today, we have learnt about pricing, its meaning, its importance, its objectives, the pricing strategies and the procedure of pricing. Hope it will be useful to you in taking pricing decisions in future. Thank you.